Hey everyone.
Hello, good evening.
I have to tell them why we're 1 minute late.
Why?
Because I had a tiny piece of mustard green stuck in my teeth.
You did. That's true.
And Chris noticed it and he kindly got me a flosser and we got it out. So I apologize, that was my fault. We did have mustard greens for dinner, which I don't know if we've ever had those.
No, I don't think so.
I was not a huge fan, but you were okay with them?
Yep.
Yeah? Okay, anyways, we're here for a session. So, nice to see everyone on January 21st. Feels like a new world.
Yes.
And we've enjoyed the day and yesterday. And we're especially excited to be here in the virtual pub for the first session of the new presidency. It's very exciting. So tonight we've got some guest leaders who have been our guest leaders numerous times, and it's always very exciting when they're here. And I think that at least Eugene is in the comments.
Good.
He is, just so everybody knows, me and Gene in the comments.
Me and Gene the Fiddler.
That's great. So Eugene and Jay are here, and we have some other guests. And the theme for tonight is planes, trains, and automobiles. I don't even know. This just popped in my head last week. Maybe because I'm like antsy to go somewhere in a plane, train, or automobile.
Isn't that a movie too?
Is it?
I don't know. Maybe not.
I don't know where it comes from. Bob Beamers might know, I would guess. Anyway, so if you want to send a picture related to the theme, as usual, you can do that. Please do it fairly quickly if you're going to do that so that Chris can get the pictures into the magical box that streams magic into the internet. The email address to send things to is tunes@tune.supply. No .com. That will get to us. Okay, so I think we should just launch right into a set of tunes.
Sounds good.
Okay, so this first set of tunes is going to start with Planes of Boyle, like the flying type, Planes of Boyle. And we will then go into this hornpipe that I still don't know if I'm saying it right. Every time we play it, I say that. You would think that I would learn how to say it, but Caisleán.
Yeah.
Caisleán.
Which I think means Castle of Gold.
Yes.
Right?
Gold Castle.
Gold Castle. Yeah.
And then we will end off with Cronin's, which I realize we haven't played in a long time. And I feel like almost every time I'm at the Real Marios, we play that one. So we're going to take these nice and slow. And this whole starting with hornpipes thing is simply so that we can play the Planes of Boyle to start this off. I just want to
an elaborate joke.
Yes, it's an elaborate joke that starts with hornpipes. Okay, so first one is in the key of D. I didn't actually tune. Okay, here we go. Probably 2 times each, but I'll call it as we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. I feel about starting with hornpipes, though.
Well, it's a nice...
it's pretty calm.
Calming pace, right?
It is a calming pace, yeah. Maybe jigs might be my favorite starting sort of tunes. So. But we had to start with something related to the theme, and really, airplanes don't feature very prominently in Irish music.
That's weird.
As far as I can tell. And actually, cars don't either.
Yeah.
I did look for a train tune and couldn't find any. I don't know if anybody out there has a train tune. Can you think of any?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, it was a little short on the transportation items for the tunes. But anyways, so let's move on to our guests for the evening. I didn't say my usual speech about what this is and where we are. I think hopefully you all know, but if not, just go down in the description. All the links are there. We won't waste time on that. So without further ado, we welcome Séagda Coyle and Eugene Bender.
Woo!
Where are they located? Do you know? Just north of the city.
Yeah, north, Yonkers. I don't know.
Okay, you guys
where
have to tell
are you
us.
guys?
I just realized I don't know where they
Westchester?
are. Somewhere north of New York City, I think, is where they are. But anyways, close by to where we are. So we're glad to have some local folks back at the virtual session.
Yes.
All right.
We got some great sets for you guys tonight, so we're looking forward.
Grab your instruments.
Enjoy.
Hello, all you tune suppliers out there in internet land. It's Eugene Bender and Séagda Coyle back again for another session night with the Tune Supply crowd. Very glad to be back. Always a lot of fun sharing tunes with you guys. Going to start off with a set of jigs. The Kitty's Wedding, otherwise known as Ships in Full Sail.
Yes.
As well as the Wandering Minstrel.
Are there 2 times each?
Yes, sir.
1, 2, 3, 4.
every time they come on, I wonder if they're going to be in the basement bar.
Oh yeah, that was a cool session.
It was the first one only, I think.
Yeah.
For those of you who are perhaps new to the session, well, actually, that was like one of the first sessions we did. So,
Yeah.
Eugene has a bar in his family's basement. I guess he doesn't have the bar anymore. It's his parents' house.
That was my understanding of it.
Okay, yeah. Eugene should probably just build a bar in whatever house that he lives in the future, just to keep things continuous, maybe. So perhaps someday you guys will have to return there. It's pretty. It's the picture that was on the front screen of the session.
We'll see it at the very end.
Yeah, it's very, very cool.
I'm
very
looks
jealous.
cool, and apparently, like, there's been some legendary house sessions.
Yes, you had the
there,
pictures.
Right? The pictures from the days of old.
Yes, amazing. Okay, we're off to a good start. So we're going to have one of our special guests coming up next, but to get the theme started off on the right foot, I'm just going to show one picture tonight. Usually I go crazy and show way too many pictures. Everybody knows way too much about me now. But I'm just going to show one, and I may have showed this at some point in the picture, but in the past, but it's one of my favoriteest pictures ever, and it involves a plane. That's me on the right and my sister Rachel on the left in front of our dad's Super Cub when we were growing up. That was my favorite plane of his, and I actually don't know where we are, but I would guess that we're in the Brooks Range somewhere. We used to go out and land on gravel bars. I say we, my dad. Yeah. I never flew that plane. That's a hard plane to fly.
So I hear, Super Cubs are...
Yeah, they're hard.
Like different type of flying, right?
The tail draggers are difficult. Well, one problem is that you can't really see anything when you're on the ground because you're kind of looking up like this.
Angled up, of course.
Anyways, so that's my contribution for tonight on the plane theme, and I think TJ hopefully appreciates that. Did TJ send in he didn't send in a picture.
He sent in a picture, but not of a plane.
Well, this is very surprising because this theme is built for TJ.
It is.
TJ, you might have to send something. All right, so we're going to move quickly on to our first special guest of the night, Kieran Jordan from Boston. I realized last week that we hadn't had dancers or singers on in quite a while.
Yeah.
So we don't have a singer, unfortunately. We will work on that. Oh, I was working. I have somebody.
We have someone coming up, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, Brenda's going to sing.
Right.
And then I think my
is
friend...
that next week, though, or no?
I can't remember.
I don't know.
But my friend Allison Barber is going to sing a song.
Cool.
She hasn't been on the session yet.
Cool.
But anyways, we have rectified the lack of dancers. Kieran is going to do a step here with Shay and Eugene. So enjoy this next one.
All right, folks, we're going to continue now with a set of hornpipes, and we're going to be joined by Kieran Jordan for a few steps as well. We're going to play Kitty's Wedding and The Good-Natured Man, which is a Paddy O'Brien composition. We're going to do both tunes twice.
Yep.
And yeah.
Nice and jaunty.
Nice and jaunty. Have a bit of fun with it. All right. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, we have to have more dancing. Every time we had dancing, I'm
It's
like, we should have
always
this
great.
every time.
Yes, it's always great.
Actually, one issue is that we don't, I know a bunch of dancers, of course, but we don't have a ton of dancers on the Tune Supply roster.
That's true.
And I always go to that first to draw from.
Yeah.
So I suppose if anybody out there has a recommendation on a dancer they'd like to feature,
let us know.
have featured, let us know.
Or if you're a dancer.
Oh, yes, if you're a dancer, of course,
Yes.
that would be great. Peter Rahill found that dancer in Ireland. Emma?
Yes, I think so.
She's going to be on at some point. We just haven't gotten that worked out yet. So let us know. Okay, so a little PSA about next week's session, which features superstars, true superstars.
Yeah.
Everybody's superstar on Tune Supply, but true superstars. But the reason I want to mention it right now is just in case you're not on the mailing list or you missed the email this morning. Marta Cook and Devin Shepard are organizing the session next week, and they wanted to make it a session celebrating the 130th birthday of Michael Coleman, which I think is a great theme. We haven't done a theme on the topic of one person yet, so I think that's great. And then they asked James Kelly, the legendary fiddle player, to join them. He said yes. Jimmy Keane is going to be playing on accordion again, and and then Jerry O'Connor is coming. So let me just explain all the different parts of next week's session because this is something you can participate in. So Marta and Devin have already written down the names of most of the tunes that are going to be played next week, and they are over on the soundboard page. So Chris is going to put up the link, I think. Yep. So you just type that in. You can't click on it. Type it in. Scroll down a little bit, and you'll see the whole set list for next week, most of the tunes. And then Devin was kind enough to record 2 of the hornpipes as teaching videos, and they're actually broken down by part as well. It's very generous of him to do this. And they're not on our public site. They're just on the soundboard site, so that's where you have to find them. So you could learn those 2 hornpipes. I think it's the Liverpool hornpipe and O'Neill's. And any of the other tunes that you see on the list. And the other project you could work on if you want to is you might remember that Jerry O'Connor sent us a bunch of books recently. I don't have the book right here. It's called The Rose in the Gap. And he sent us 10 books, and they all sold out. We don't have any more, but he's somewhere on the way. We had a session viewer who wanted to play 2 of the tunes on the session. The tunes are the Strawberry Beds and the New Line to Dublin. We don't know the tunes. We're going to learn them. But I asked Jerry if he would lead us in those tunes, and he said yes. But he can't do it until next week. We were going to do it today, but we're moving that to next week. So you have 1 more week to learn those 2 new tunes from Jerry O'Connor's book. I think that's it. Is that all the logistics for next week?
I think so.
It's a lot of logistics, but it's also cool because you could potentially learn all the tunes, or most of the tunes that are going to be played next week. So I'll put the links in the chat here. If you have any questions about where to access any of the material for next week's session, just let us know, and we'll help you with that. It was always our intention to release stuff earlier than the session so you could learn it, but it's
never happens.
It rarely. Yeah, it's a lot of logistical. We're getting better at it, but we're sorry about that. We're trying to do more of this, releasing stuff ahead of time so you can learn the tunes. Okay. End of PSA. On to the next special guest. Do you want to introduce him?
No, you can.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Is it because of his last name?
Yep.
Being hard to pronounce?
Yep.
Well, I'm not sure I have it right either. But I think Emer Friel's here now, so maybe she can help us. So we have our second special guest of the evening, Caoimhín o Fearghail.
That sounds right.
It sounds pretty right to me, but I don't speak Irish. So Emer, let me know how I did on the pronunciation there. Caoimhín, we recently learned from Marta, actually. It was the 2012 TG4 Young Musician of the Year. So this is a big deal to win one of these TG4 awards, and he did so a few years ago. So we're really grateful to have him, both as a Tune Supply artist, and he is the guest tonight. And he's got 2 sets. This is just the first.
Mm-hmm. His first time on the session tonight.
Yes, first time on the session. So enjoy.
Hello, hope you're all doing well. Caoimhín o Fearghail here down in Ring, County Waterford, Ireland. It is great to be a guest at the virtual session. It's my first time. So I'll play a couple of tunes for you on the flute. I'll play a couple of slip jigs and hope you can play along. I won't go too mad in them anyway. The first one is called Táim In Arrears. It is a song air, a slip jig song air about drinking and losing your money. Táim In Arrears and arrears, Táim In Arrears, I didn't know Táim In Arrears, is this Boyle na díad go do. I'm afraid I'll never pay it back, is what it says in the song. And then the second tune is The Kid in the Mountain, one that's been popularised by plenty of groups like Planksty and the Batty Band. And yeah, so I'll give them a go and hope you enjoy them and can play along.
Gorgeous.
Lovely.
Yes, and we used to play that tune all the time, and we haven't played it in a long time.
Those are two of my favorite tunes, actually.
Yeah.
Favorite subjects.
Yes,
They're great
excellent.
tunes. Yes, that first one, somebody said the first one I think is also called The Wheels of the World, or possibly Come Under My Dimity.
Yes,
as well.
That's what I know it as.
Yeah.
But I don't know. There's a whole bunch of
a lot of names
yeah. listed on the interwebs for that first one. Excellent. Well, Caoimhín can come back, I'd say.
Good. That's good because he has another set.
Excellent. We'll have him on a little bit later. Okay, so man, I feel like the session's going really fast tonight.
It is going
Do you feel
fast.
like that's
Yeah.
happening?
Yeah.
Well, that's okay because we've had a lot of long sessions, so
Yes.
maybe we'll make up for that. So we have a couple of exciting announcements. You may have noticed that Chris and I were not doing as many Tune Supply things the last month or so,
Yep.
taking a little break. And then we decided within the last week to just do everything all at once. This is kind of how we operate, actually, if you look back in the history of Tune Supply. So we have a few things to announce tonight, and we're going to announce the first one here. Some of you participated in Tradvent, the made-up holiday of traditional music around Christmas. And a bunch of people asked if we might do more similar Tradvent-like things. Well, we are. We're going to start the next one on February 1st. We made up some pretty pictures to help show you. So the difference with this one is it's broken down into themed weeks, and you can choose which week you want, or all of them. First one is lessons. So a different lesson each day from a melody player. You can learn tunes, 7 tunes. The second one is performances by trad instrumentalists. And the last one is songs. All of this is trad Irish. I know in Tradvent we had some other genres mixed in, but this is all trad, so you can select whichever one strikes your fancy or more than one. The 1 week programs are $16, so it's really easy to afford, hopefully. And the whole shebang is $40. You get all 21 videos, right? Is it 21 videos? And then we will be doing a March series for St. Patrick's Day, or St. Patrick's season perhaps, that will have a physical element like Tradvent did, so we'll send something to your house. This one does not have the physical element. It's just 3 weeks of videos, and you can... Oh, thank you for putting that up. That's very helpful.
Yes.
It's better than me talking about it, probably.
Bob Lewis on auto harp signed up for all 3 weeks.
Oh, good.
Thank
Excellent.
you, Bob
Thanks,
Lewis.
Bob.
Enjoy.
We don't... Okay, we should probably put a auto harp player on one
We
of the...
should put auto harp on.
One of the Tradvents. Now they're just... We've been calling it the new Tradvent because...
It has nothing to do with Tradvent.
No. And Tradvent isn't really a thing. So anyways, you can go out the new Tradvent if you want. We're calling it the 7-Day Subscriber Series, is its official name. And to buy it, if you want to sign up, you just go over to the Tune Supply store, which I'll put it in the link. We forgot to put it up on the screen. It's store.tune.supply. And it's over on the front page, just right at the bottom. It's a featured product. I won't go through the lineup, but if you go to the product page, you can see the artists. There are 8x3, 24 artists involved in this project. So we're really excited about that. Okay. Maybe I'm talking faster than normal. It just feels like everything's going fast. Yeah. Who knows? Okay. We're going to move on to some more tunes from Shay and Eugene. Is this reels?
I don't know.
Okay. Let's go see what they've got.
Okay, everyone, we're going to continue now with a set of common reels that, to me at least, are synonymous with kind of like a New York playing, and I could be totally wrong in that, but again, I prefaced with it by saying that it was for me. We're going to do Lord McDonald's and the Ballinasloe Fair, and the single reels, we'll play them 3 times each. So, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Amazing, amazing. These are good tunes.
Woo!
I like. Oh, who was that from?
Jacqueline Walsh.
Oh, Jacqueline Walsh. We haven't
her in a
seen
while.
Jacqueline Walsh in a while. I hope it's still okay to use her woo.
I don't know.
Well, this might be a good point to remind people that we do accept woos.
Yes, we do.
Woo contributions of woos can be sent to tunes@tune.supply, and we can load them into our woo player.
Yeah. Our wooer.
Or wooer to play on future sessions. So if anybody so desires, we have a collection of maybe 15 woos.
Got some good ones.
Yeah, and some of them are over on the soundboard, which is where the tunes are for next week.
Yep.
If you want to woo yourself. Sorry. Okay, we should probably stop.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so somehow we've come to the halfway, and it's only 8:39.
Great.
This is crazy. This is wild. So we might actually play an extra tune set after the poem. Should we do that?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, we have to think of something to play.
Yep.
Anyways, but we're going to first go and hear the weekly poem from Mimi and hopefully her puppy.
I got to load it in. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and here we go.
Hi, Mario's friends. A special poem for Jean and Shay. And happy end of January from Amos and me. Today is National Hugging Day. Alas, that is hard from 6 feet away. So wrap your arms round your shoulder. You'll be both held and beholder as we take this situation day by day. And welcome back to our good friends Eugene and Shay. You guys are so awesome, like Chevrolet. Don't know why I went there. The words sound so debonair. Like you two. Your tunes take our breath away. Thanks to everybody for making tonight possible. Special guests, Caitlin and Chris especially. And to all of y'all having a chat in the YouTube. It's fun. It's great to have y'all with us. Chip in if you can to the box. Please, please, please help support Mary too. If you got some extra dough and can help her, help others, that'd be great. Thank you. Stay safe. Eat your kibble. See you soon.
Woo! Woo woo! Amos with the hat. I was just looking at Amos's hat, which has made a number of appearances now, and thinking maybe we should create a hat for Amos.
Oh,
session.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't actually run that by Mimi, and she may not want any more hats for Amos, but
Amos does have really good hat game already.
He does. Maybe I'll try to make one for him.
Yeah, good.
This could be a good contest to run on session. Anyways, good to see you, Mimi, and Mimi mentioned that this whole thing runs on contributions, which I forgot to say up to this point, which you're probably glad about, but I will remind everybody that is how we pay our leaders. So if you can throw a few bucks into the tip jar, which rests on Chris's head generally. I've taken to going like this, which is a bad idea.
Yeah, you're going to put my eye out with that thing.
And it's in the description and in the chat, and I'll put it there again. We have been quite successful, and by we I mean you all, in getting money into the pockets of musicians who don't have any work, and it's looking like not any work for a while.
Yeah.
I heard on NPR while I was getting ready that Fauci said that if everybody gets vaccinated and wears masks and all those sorts of things, we might be able to have a fairly normal fall.
Great.
The last thing I heard was summer, and now today is the first.
That's already downgraded to fall, I see.
Yeah, today was the first day I heard fall, and I thought we were actually on a better trend in the last week. But anyways, we'll keep this going as long as we need to, and thanks for your help with contributions. Okay, we decided, since it's going so fast, that we're going to just spontaneously play a set of tunes.
Let's do it.
I was playing Tripping Up the Stairs earlier today, so we'll start with that one in D, and then I guess I have to choose what the next one is, because Chris is typing the words. I'll do it. Let me just think here. What's another good one that we haven't done? Oh, how about the A minor one, Sean Ryan's. So we'll just do those two as a little interlude here in the middle, since things are going fast. You're amazing.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. couple times, probably 3 times since we'll just do 2 tunes here. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. most, it's very soulful,
Yeah.
I think. Okay, so bonus tune for tonight. That's
Bonus
good.
set.
Bonus set.
2 tunes.
I had 2 more things to mention really quickly. One is that the Irish Arts Centre's next semester is starting. It's the winter semester. It's coming right up. It's actually next week. I thought it was the following week that it starts, but it's next week, like in a few days. On Monday it starts. So if you are interested in signing up, that's great because you can take classes from anywhere in the world. Everything is online, and they have a huge roster of things that are happening. Myself and James Cleveland, who's going to be on session soon, teach the fiddle classes. James's classes are on Mondays and mine are on Tuesdays, and there's 6 different levels of fiddle, so wherever you are. From absolute beginner, actually.
Yep.
James is teaching absolute beginners over the internet, which sounds
Incredible.
like...
How do you even tune the fiddle as an absolute beginner over the internet?
I don't know. I have helped people tune over the internet,
Yeah.
but not somebody who has never held a fiddle.
Yeah.
It's amazing. He's an incredible teacher.
Cool.
Anyways,
Anyway,
so if you're
here's
going to
what the website looks like.
Oh, yes.
You can click over through there and
that's
sign up.
that's James right there on the right, in case you didn't know.
Hopefully notated there.
Yes, sign up by, I guess they take registrations until right at the end, but sign up if you're going to be involved, and hopefully I'll see some of you on Tuesday for my classes. You should take a class.
I should.
Yeah.
Absolute beginner fiddle.
I think you should take Irish language so that we
that'd
don't
be fun,
keep
yeah.
pronouncing things wrong in the session.
That would be good.
They do offer Irish, which would be a fun class. Anyways, okay, and then the second thing I was going to say is we received a present that we forgot to show on the session.
Oh yeah.
And it was like 2 weeks ago, and we've forgotten since then. This is Granny Smith apple syrup by Monin, which used to be my favorite when I first discovered coffee shops when I was a teenager. I was obsessed with
all the different colors.
Oh my God, I loved it. So I would go and get, sounds so gross to me now, but I would get steamed milk. I don't even drink milk anymore.
Right.
With a flavoring.
That's it?
Yes.
Oh. Okay.
That was my gateway drug into coffee.
Yeah.
Anyways, we got this in the mail from Pete Shug, and he was inspired by the chartreuse that we drank on, it was at New Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve, yeah.
And he said that this is his favorite thing that's similarly colored,
yes.
which I really appreciated. So we will give this a try.
Put that to good use with...
We should put it in the chartreuse.
No. maybe with some vodka or something.
Yeah, seltzer and a twinge of Granny Smith apple. Yeah. Anyways, Pete, I don't know if you're watching, but thank you very much for this this lovely present. Okay. Oh, we have a cool thing coming up here.
Yes, we do.
Okay, here's another. I'm going to, again, mispronounce the name, but
definitely.
I will give...
Don't ask me to pronounce this one.
I'm going to give it my best shot. So last week I mentioned on the session that if anybody out there wants to send in a video of themselves playing a tune, we will put it on session so everybody else can play with them. And we got a taker right away.
Yep.
He contacted me on Facebook and then sent a really gorgeous video, which we're going to show now. Okay, and I'm going to try to say his name correctly, but as you know, I'm bad at this. Covstuv Patwardan. I hope that's near correct. Covstuv Patwardan. I believe he's a geologist, which I'm fascinated with.
Cool.
And he's an amazing musician. So the tune that he's going to play, which you can play along with, is 3 Sea Captains, which I've taught in my beginner class at the Irish Arts Center. So hopefully a few of you can join in. And it's 2 of him on screen.
Yes, he's got an accordion and guitar.
Yes. Okay, so enjoy. Amazing. I'm so pleased and honored that was the first kind of community video that came in, because it's perfect. The production values are amazing, the setting is gorgeous, and the playing is gorgeous, and it reminded me of that tune, which I haven't played or taught in a long time.
Yep.
So maybe we'll learn that next week for the Irish Art Center. The reason we were laughing as we came back there is because I was going to give a little Toast update. Toast is the cat, hopefully you remember. And I only remembered this 10 seconds before the end, and so Chris was trying to get the cat quickly. Okay, so I'm going to give you the Toast update. So do you want to show Toast?
Sure. Well, do you want to explain what happened first?
Yes, I'll explain what happened. Okay, so we had a foster cat. You may have remembered from a few weeks ago, Toast. He's black. And we returned him successfully, which I've never done. I've never returned a foster cat successfully. And we thought we were done with it.
The cat cafe asked for the cat back. We didn't just get rid of it.
No. Yes. We were very much enjoying Toast being in our area, but he was supposed to go back to the cat cafe. So we took him back, and I was pretty sad.
Yeah, I was also sad.
Yeah, we missed him already, even though we've only had him 2 weeks. But we picked up a new cat, and the new cat's name was Sushi. And we have a picture of Sushi. She's very beautiful.
Very beautiful cat.
Kind of looks like a wild animal, like spots on her belly and spots on her head.
The tiger-like stripes all over.
Yes.
Very pretty cat.
But I don't want to say anything bad about any cat or any animal really, but how do we say this? She wasn't very interesting.
Well, she wasn't interested in us.
There you go.
I think she was interesting in her own way, but
this is
had zero interest in humans.
Right, and being egotistical humans as we are, we missed the interaction that Toast had given us, and Sushi just liked to roam around the house and hide places, and so we were like, oh, this isn't as fun. And then I knew that Toast might get adopted soon, so we decided we better adopt Toast before anything goes further. So we went and adopted Toast. Now the problem with Toast. It's not a problem anymore. The problem is that Toast has some pretty bad dental disease. Yeah. And we knew this, and so Toast was going to go to the cat doctor, the cat dentist. Yeah. And we were going to pick up Toast from the dentist. So it was all fine and good. So I get a text from the cat cafe, half an hour before we're going out the door to grab Toast, and the text says, Toast is ready to go. He doesn't have any teeth anymore. He doesn't have any teeth. I was like, what? No teeth? And they said, they went in to do the surgery, and it turned out that he had this illness that requires taking out all the teeth. It's pretty serious, and so he has no teeth. Yeah. So
he's been recuperating.
Yes, and everything is fine, and I am assured that cats do totally fine with no teeth. Here he is in a lovely bed with a cashmere blanket. He's doing just fine. He's still a little high. And do you want to see if he'll come up and make an appearance?
The whole bed up here. Okay. Hi, Toasty. Want to say hello?
He's totally relaxed in his bed.
He is.
And we're really glad to have him back. And he's going to have a great life here in the dinosaur nest. Everything's fine. So Toast is back. We actually have a little video of Toast earlier today hiding in Chris's accordion case.
Oh, yeah.
So we're going to show that real quick just to set this next part up. Toasty, what are you doing in there? So he loves to get in Chris's case. It's very safe and warm in there. And Chris was editing the Celtic Fiddle Festival concert. See that I just flowed right into it. Yeah, which is on January 31st. And Toast really likes the music, so I'd say it's going to be good.
You can see his tail was going in rhythm with the music. It was very impressive.
It's very impressive. So anyways, we're putting the finishing touches on that concert, and we're really excited to present it next Sunday, the 31st of January at 4 p.m. Eastern, so that hopefully we can grab people in Alaska and also in Europe. Yep. Do you have the poster?
I do, yeah, we do.
Oh, there's the lovely poster. Yeah. With everybody on it. So we hope to see you then. Toast is wanting to get down. Okay. Okay.
I'm going to return Toast to the other bed on the couch.
Toast has a lot of very comfortable beds in the house, so that's good. Okay, so we're just going to show you real quick the promo video that Chris made. I made him put it on because I think it's really good. And you can hear some of Celtic Fiddle Festival's music that they'll be playing. Gives me chills.
Should be really excellent concert.
Yes.
The guys have been working on this for over a month.
Yeah, a couple months.
2 months.
It's been in the works.
Yeah.
And Ruby Hoy, I don't know if she's watching, but she helped us get this whole thing together. The guys are recording from various countries.
Yeah.
They've never done an online concert, which is it's a huge honor to be able to present it. So we're really excited. Okay, we haven't played tunes in a while because we've been talking about cats. So let's go have some more tunes from Caoimhín.
Caoimhín ó Fearghail.
Yes, I'm going to leave it to you.
That might be right. Emer, let me know if that was close.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Hello again. So I'll play for you a couple of reels now. The first one I think is called Charlie Mulvihills. People also call it Murphy's, but I think it's because Dennis Murphy and Julia recorded it on the Kerry Fiddles album, I think. And then the second one is The Piper's Despair, and the lady's Pantalettes at the end, or the Duke of Leinster's wife, some people call it as well. So, I'll give these a go.
gosh, the speed on these tunes is perfect.
Perfect.
Yeah, we should have him make some more videos for
Yes.
learning purposes. It's amazing. Caoimhín is yet another musician that we have not met in real life. So there's going to have to be a giant session. I don't know if there's any venue here in New York that would hold this session. Maybe the Javits Center.
Yeah.
We could have a worldwide session.
Yeah.
That would be a good idea. Okay. Well, that's for a few months from now. We can work on the
That's for
production.
the fall, right?
That's for the fall, yes. Okay, so there's some excellent punning going on in the comments.
Amazing, yeah.
It makes me feel like maybe people are not playing their instruments.
Maybe they didn't know those tunes.
Maybe they didn't know those tunes. Maybe they can type and play at the same time, or maybe they type with their feet.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a mystery. Okay, so we have your pictures now, and there's some good ones. Most of them are on the theme, but not all. We start with Angela Botzer, who has got her name in good standing again after missing 1 week, but she's caught up. She's back to being the top picture taker.
There's the Bighorn Mountains in Wyoming. Very good.
All of her pictures are so beautiful. Oh, this is very cool. So this is from Ava. What does it say?
Ara?
Ara? We're not sure. This is the night of names that we're butchering. Sorry about that. And he builds model airplanes. And he said that these are his favorite 3 things. He got a model airplane, a spectacular dog, and the fiddle that he's holding there was made by his dad.
Oh, cool.
Which is really, really cool. This is from Brian and Gail Feeney. If you're from Alaska, you might recognize that as an Everett's Air cargo plane. Apparently this plane has a name. It's called Good Grief, which sounds like not a great name for an airplane, perhaps. And this is their 1971 Volkswagen camper.
Cool.
Yeah. Dan Snyder sent this in, and it is a narrow gauge steam locomotive from the Isle of Man. He said that this train, I don't know if this particular one maybe, has been running since 1873.
Cool. Don McIntyre sent this in. He said the caption on this was buying a car for your dogs.
Those dogs match that car exactly.
Yeah.
Wow.
Good. Kurt Bunkow sent this in. Wow, this is actually a local scene in Evergreen, Colorado.
Yes, he said that it fit the theme of planes, trains, and automobiles.
Good, yeah. Okay, and then there's been floating around the internet this Bernie Sanders meme, which I'm sure some people have seen. Well, Bernie was sighted outside of Mary O's. I can't believe it.
He grew.
And then
later I have to say something about that picture.
Oh, okay.
I hope this is okay to say. That's Mary's van, double parked in front of Mary O's. And this is the Google camera. This is from Google Street View.
Yeah.
That's so good.
So Bernie was sighted outside of Mary O's, and then later on, he stopped by the session inside.
Oh my God.
So cool.
Wow, he fits right in, but he doesn't have an instrument. It kind of looks like he's playing whistle. Like he's really cold and he's playing whistle.
Yeah. Okay, and then we got a couple late submissions from TJ also, which I'll throw on here. These are theme related, I believe.
Whoa.
I'll have to look. Maybe you can pull up TJ's email because he sent us some information about this.
I didn't see this yet. Okay, so let's see. 2 photos. Number 1 is the day I fell in love with aviation at a museum on Long Island called the Cradle of Aviation with my mom, sis, and my grandfather, who got me into this stuff. He used to work on planes back when the motors weren't so wildly different than auto motors in the 1920s. Wow.
Cool. And one more.
And this is, the caption is, my mom on a ride along with me and my instructor at the time. Largely submitted as proof of how awesome and badass my mom is, that she's brave enough to fly in a small plane with her son, who is still kind of learning how to land in bad winds. Oh my goodness. Man. Wow. Very cool.
Very brave.
Very cool.
Great pictures. That was a good theme.
That was a great theme.
Yeah.
I gotta think of some more like that. We also take suggestions for themes, although I'm a little scared to ask with the amount of punning that's been going on tonight in the comments. But I'm kind of running out because we're on session 57.
57, yeah.
And almost all of them, we're out of themes. So let us know if you have ideas on that.
Yeah.
Okay, back to Eugene and Shane. Oh my God.
Shane and Eugene for another set of tunes. Here we go.
All right, folks, we're going to play a set of jigs now. I say play because we don't know where this is going to end up in the session. We're going to start off with a Brogan's, then we're going to play New York jig, we're going to play Old Man Dillon, and we're going to play Geese and Bog. This is why Shay's here. He reminds me. Much
My house was all right.
I don't pay rent. Anyway,
We'll do the first three twice, and then the last one 3 times.
love it.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Did we get a dangerous yet?
No.
I hope it's
I don't know
coming.
if there are any.
Oh no! I hope it's coming. That was gorgeous. What a nice set. All of their sets are amazing.
Cool. Really cool set.
Yeah. Okay, so last week we started something. I started something.
Yep.
Which was...
we started something.
Yeah. Which is introducing 2 strange words. This has nothing to do with session playing, by the way.
Or music or anything. Tune supply.
It has to do with life. But,
yeah, that's true.
Okay, the book is called The Cabinet of Linguistic Curiosities, a yearbook of forgotten words. I'm a big fan of strange and unusual words. Sometimes I make them up myself. Sometimes on purpose, and not on purpose. Anyways, so this book has every day there's a word that you probably don't know, and we did 2 of them last week, and I think 2 is a good amount. So we'll do the actual word that is on the actual day today. I just want to verify that I'm actually reading the word from today because it's interesting. So the word for today is Rasputinism. Okay, and the word for yesterday was a good one too. So. Anti-metaboly? Do you want to put them on the screen so people can see? Okay. Anti-metaboly. Or anti-metabol?
No idea. I don't even have a guess on these.
Okay, so the game here, it's not a game, but you can, especially those of you who are champion punners out there, you can put in the comments what you think these words mean. I mean, the second one's pretty clear, but the first one's not very clear at all, I don't think.
No.
Anyways, and while you're thinking about those 2 words, I'm going to tell you about the second of 3 huge projects that we started in the last week, because why not?
That's what we do.
And we're calling it the Limelight series, just to be a little different, because we didn't want to call it the Spotlight series. It's a little boring.
That's too obvious.
Yeah. So it's called the Limelight series, and it's pretty simple. We're just going to feature a performance, a little short 5-minute performance from each of 2 Tune Supply artists twice a week. Did I say that right? That sounds like there's 4 of them.
There's 2 performances a week.
There's 2 performances a week.
Released all on all our channels, social media, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook.
We have a lot of channels. Oh my gosh.
Pigeons.
Pigeons. Carrier pigeons.
Delivered to your stoop. No, I'm just kidding. But that's a good reason to subscribe to the channel and follow us on Facebook, so you don't miss any of the performances. Yeah,
so it's going to start this Saturday with Andrew Finn McGill. Mm-hmm. Who else would start off such a series? But Finn. And Anna is making us some beautiful posters to go along with it. And again, those will be on Tuesdays and Saturdays, so you'll just get them if you're subscribed. Otherwise, you can kind of go out and find them. And they're just for fun. It's just whatever the artist wants to play. They can play and say hello, and just for fun. And to feature all of our spectacular folks who are on the roster. There's 75 of them now. Which is a lot. Yeah. So it'll take us a while to get through them. Anyways, okay, back to the words. You want to put them on the screen again so we can see?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Okay, so let's start with anti-metaboly.
Okay,
I'm just going to read the definition. Oh, did anybody say anything?
There's some good guesses. Oh. Like Mimi guessed Rasputinism is when you laugh so hard to spit up the raspberries you were eating.
That's great. That's great.
Yeah.
Anti-metaboly, the Super Bowl seating section for aunties of large size. I thought it said large dogs. A timetable for a form of transportation that is never on time. Oh, that's good. And married to Uncle Metaboly. Oh, that's really good.
Metaboly.
That's good. Really good.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the real definition. It's a noun. The repetition in a transposed order of words or phrases in successive clauses. This is what you were talking about the other day.
Yeah, so has anyone noticed that, like, in political speeches, they love to use this construction that's like not the XYZ but the ZYX?
Yeah.
Right?
That's
like
what
the
this
X
is.
of our Y but the Y of our X or whatever. Like ask not what you can do for your country,
exactly.
Ask, or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying.
Exactly.
But like it's a little tired by this point, don't we think?
Well, perhaps.
It's an anti-metaboly.
Did you know that there was a word for it?
No, I didn't until just now.
Pretty cool. It's derived from the Greek. It means basically turning in the opposite direction. Mm-hmm. So this book has a whole paragraph about each word, which I'm not going to read, but it features one amazing example.
Yeah.
Don't sweat the petty things, and don't pet the sweaty things. I'm just going to leave it right there.
Yeah.
Okay. Next, Rasputinism. So hopefully everybody knows who Rasputin was. I was pretty obsessed with Rasputin when I was a kid. Did you ever read about like the czars and the princess who may have survived? What's her name? There was a Broadway musical about her, Anastasia.
Oh yeah.
Anyways, okay. So now I swear it's January 21st. This is the word for today. Rasputinism, corrupting influence, especially over a government for political gain.
Yeah.
Just leave it right there.
All right.
Okay, so those are the words for today, and we'll keep doing the words as long as anybody will have them. If we lose all the viewers, we're losing viewers. Okay, then we'll stop. But I find them fairly fun. Okay, let's go on to some tunes. We have one more set from Shay and Eugene featuring Kieran Jordan dancing.
All right, some reels to finish off.
All right, folks, we're going to keep going now with a set of reels. We're going to play Jackie Coleman's, and then we're going to play Sally Garden's. We're going to play the first one twice. We're going to play the second one thrice. We'll shake up in there.
And we'll be joined by Kieran Jordan with a few steps on this one. So start dancing at home. 1, 2, 3, 4.
dancing, great playing.
Awesome.
How did they like separate themselves like that? That's
have no idea.
magical. It's
Yeah.
really probably Eugene figured out the engineering to make that happen. Great sets as usual, guys. I feel like maybe I should hire them to make my sets.
Yes.
I think that'd be a good use of money. Okay, so we're gonna play with you one more set of tunes before we end off here. But first, we'll quickly announce the third of the big projects that we're starting or taking on this week, and that is we're gonna do another big, mega Tune Supply concert on February 14th, Valentine's Day, in case anybody forgot.
Yep.
And Anna Colleton just made us a poster, and there it is. It's so cute. There's some little cardinals, lovebirds down at the bottom. We haven't. Did we select a time? 6 p.m. Yeah, 6 p.m.
6 p.m.
On
check the poster.
We just started all this. We actually are getting the lineup now. It looks like there'll be about 60 folks, like usual, and we will give you more information as that comes along. So put that in your calendar. Mm-hmm. Okay, last set. We're gonna try some new stuff that we've never done. I as usual, I threw a tune at Chris right before the session that he's never heard, and he's. Are you okay to try this?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I actually haven't
have
played.
the sheet music.
Oh, great. Okay, I haven't played this tune in a while either. I actually remember learning it. This is so weird. You know how when you learn something or you eat something or you do something and you have the memory in your head of what you were doing and what it looked like when you were doing it.
Yes.
I remember learning this tune with my fiddle teacher, Susie Hallinan. She was in high school, I think, and I was like 8 years old, and we were in her childhood bedroom, and the music was on the stand, and we were learning this tune. So weird. It's like completely just right there. The tune is Da New Rigged Ship.
The New Rigged Ship.
Da New Rigged Ship, and it's a Shetland tune. And then the second tune is The High Reel. Now, we were just going to go into Frank's after that, but what do you think about trying Wing Commander Donald Mackenzie's?
Yep. Right on the theme.
Yeah, because TJ mentioned that, and that is on the theme.
Instead of Frank's? Or in addition to Frank's?
Maybe instead of?
Yeah. Well, we could feel it out.
We could feel it out. We might go into Frank's at the end. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll play this by ear, so to speak.
Wing Commander?
Wing Commander. Okay.
Question mark?
There we go. Perfect. We'll see what happens. First one. I don't know if anybody knows this one. Hopefully.
Do you know it?
Kind of.
Okay.
I'm trying to bring it back from 8 years old here in the memory banks. We'll see. It starts like this. Okay, so we'll just play that one twice and then we'll go on and see what happens after that. Whew, okay. Not too fast. 1, 2, 3, 4. pranks on the end.
Yes.
So-
Although we did not succeed at playing Wing Commander Donald Mackenzie's.
Oh my god.
We did succeed at playing Guns of the Magnificent Seven. That's hard to say.
Oh my god.
Watch out for your bow.
Oh. I'm so embarrassed. Oh my god, I was really excited to play that soon. I had it as the wrong name filed away in my head.
I'm glad I remembered about the odd meter.
Oh my gosh.
I was not prepared for that.
Oh, that was a major fail.
Oh well.
I wish we had a fail stamp to go on this. Okay, so the names were wrong. Future watchers of the session. The third tune...
Guns of the Magnificent Seven.
It's because of the military theme. That's how I got confused about the two.
Yeah.
Shoot. Okay, so we're going to have to put Wing Commander on the next session. I'll make a note. It is not a Michael Coleman tune.
No.
But we will play it in the future. And sorry for confusing anybody there. That is a great tune, though.
I was confused too.
I'm sorry. Just like a real session, people playing the wrong tunes when they say they're going to play other things. Okay, anyways, thanks for joining us tonight for this. It was a silly session and it wasn't intended to be.
Yes.
But that's okay. Good to have a happy session on a happy day. Mm-hmm. And do you want to do the thank yous?
Yeah, I do.
That was very...
We always love having Shay and Eugene on, so thanks guys. Fantastic music. Thank you, Kieran, for joining the guys. And thank you, Caoimhín o Fearghail, for joining us for the first time.
Yes, and also thank you
Our
to...
other special
let me
guest
make sure I have the...
cannot pronounce, but maybe you can say.
Covstube, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me if that's wrong. Send me an email. But Covstube, Pat Wardan, for being the brave first sessioneer to send a video in to play along with. That was really, really gorgeous. Mm-hmm. Okay, so we'll see you guys next week for the big Marta Devon session.
Yes.
Don't forget, if you want to go learn those tunes that they're playing, they're all over on the soundboard page, tune.supply/sounds, and all of Devon's videos are there as well. And if you are on the mailing list, it's down on the bottom. I don't know if people are just throwing the emails away at this point, but all of the stuff about where to find the tunes for next week is down at the bottom of today's email on the mailing list. Okay. Oh, and throw a few bucks in the contribution jar if you can.
Yes, please do,
and
so we can pay everyone.
We'll pay everyone, including Toast. We'll give Toast a little treat of some sort.
He's still passed out.
He's passed out. He's not going to be...
It's going to be a few days, I think.
It's going to be a few days. Okay, good
All right.
to see everybody. See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.